Hi, I'm Sean Reynolds, the owner of Summit Properties Northwest and Reynolds & Kline Appraisal. And this is a quick video on the 5 worst ideas for a home renovation project. And so when I say home renovation project, I mean any kind of remodeling, any kind of updating done to the home with kind of an expected return of money spent to value. And so the number 1 worst improvement, and this is kind of almost a broad category that applies to everything, is any over-the-top improvement. And so what you want to do is you want to look around your neighborhood, look around your market, kind of get an idea for what the standard is, because you don't want to exceed that standard. It's when Micah countertops are required on your home and you put in slab granite, you've gone over the top. The market won't pay a premium for what you've done. So any project that is above and beyond the neighborhood standards, don't do it, because you're not going to get your money back. And some examples of this are putting in super upper end cabinetry, maybe super good quality trim and molding when it's not required. Those are kind of the ideas and things behind this concept. The number 2 worst concept for home renovation is doing a big home office remodel. And that includes if you are taking space away from like a bedroom or a rec room that's normally in the home, or even taking space away from a garage and making this big home office. I know a lot of people are working from home, people are telecommuting more and more, but that may not apply to the next home buyer. They may want to have that garage. They may want to have that 34th bedroom. And what you've done with the home office, yeah, you got a great home office, but it doesn't necessarily translate to all the money you've spent in getting that back out as a return when you go to sell it. The number 3 item on the list, and this is one that on the appraisal end of things we see all the time, that is a swimming pool. And here in the Bellevue or Seattle market, it's not really an issue because not very many homes have a swimming pool. But in other markets where it's hotter throughout more of the year, you'll see a lot of swimming pools, and you're going to get more money for your swimming pool improvement in those markets. But particularly here in Seattle, you're not going to see much of a return at all. And that is if you see a return, because a lot of homeowners don't want to maintain, they don't want to winterize the swimming pool. It takes a lot of money for upkeep, and you only get to use it a few weeks out of the year, and it's just not worth it. So swimming pools in the Seattle market are a no-go. The number 4 renovation, and this is kind of a controversial one, but you'll understand the concept as I explain it a little more, and that is new roofing. And so the idea here is that, yeah, you want to keep your home up to standards, and that means having a roof over the home, having the home be waterproof, not leaking, but don't spend 25 grand on a new roof and expect to get 25 grand return out of it. People expect every home to have an operational roof with somewhere around a 3 to 5 year life period behind it. So if you put on a roof that is way above and beyond what the market is typically expecting, you're just not going to see a return on your money. And when you go to put a new roof on right before you sell it, don't expect to be able to bump your sales price way up because of it, because people expect a home to come with roofing, just kind of like they expect it to come with floor surfaces, drywall, wall surfaces, you know, HVAC, plumbing, and electrical. Those are kind of givens, so is a roof. The number 5 item on this list is anything that's a specialized space. So maybe be thinking you've come back from vacation, you saw a really cool wine cellar at a hotel you were visiting, and you want to kind of mimic that on a small scale. So you take one of your bedrooms or you convert a big portion of your basement into a wine cellar. Well, not everybody's going to appreciate that improvement. So anything that's specialized, and again, above and beyond what's typical for your neighborhood, you're not going to see a return on. Other examples of this would be like a putting green in the backyard, a complete room converted into a home theater, or a massive deck renovation, just way above and beyond what the market calls for. Just anything special, anything unusual that you might think is super cool, but the market won't accept, and you're just not going to see your money back on. Again, I'm Sean Reynolds from Summit Properties Northwest and Reynolds & Kline Appraisal. I would like to have you put in the comments down below the worst home renovations you've seen, and maybe we'll come up with a few concepts and we'll do a future video on that. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. We'll catch you on the next one.